All right, welcome back. A portion of the Gambhira Mujpur bridge in Gujarat's Vadodara district has collapsed early Wednesday morning around 7 a.m., sending several vehicles plunging into the Mahisagar River. The current death toll stands at 16 and rescue operations by the NDRF are underway. The collapse has sparked outrage after it emerged that the bridge was flagged as unsafe in 2022. Local Panchayat member Parmar had written to the Roads and Buildings Department, and an executive engineer had termed the bridge unfit for public use, despite which it continued to remain operational. A 2021 letter highlighting serious lapses is now under scrutiny. The testing report, according to sources, was negative but never made public. Following the tragedy, the Ahmedabad Municipal Commissioner Bhanchandapani has ordered inspection of all city bridges, including railway overbridges. A 6-member committee has been formed to probe the incident and submit a detailed report within 30 days. A sum of rupees 212 crores had been sanctioned for rebuilding the bridge by the Gujarat government. But the question is, why were so many repeated warnings ignored over and over again? We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining us on the broadcast is Mr. Himanshu Bhatt, senior journalist, Mr. Sudhir Krishna, former Secretary, Urban Development, Chairman Committee on Standards for Smart Cities, Government of India is also with us. Mr. M.K. Meena, former IPS, joins us on the show. Last but not the least, Advocate Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, also with us on the program. Mr. Bhatt, I'll begin with you. 16 people are dead, sir. Somebody has to pay for that. Somebody has to go to jail for that. If, it was flagged that this bridge is unsafe, why wasn't it shut down? Why wasn't a hue and cry made about the fact that it could fall off and people could die? 16 lives is not a small number, sir. Even a single person dying because of this apathetic attitude by the government is ridiculous. And of course, what about this pattern of bridges collapsing in Gujarat, Mr. Bhatt? What do you have to say about this? Mr. Bhatt? Okay, there seems to be a problem with Mr. Bhatt's camera. Let me rope in Manasvi Thapar into this. Manasvi, you heard my question. This is obviously government apathy at its peak. 16 people are dead here. A bridge has collapsed. There are thousands of bridges in our country. If you're going to sleep at night tonight, what is the guarantee that another one is not going to fall if this is the kind of repertoire that a bridge has in a state like Gujarat, Prime Minister Modi's state?
I say this with lots of pain. A nation that dreams of becoming Viksit Bharat and cannot afford to ignore crumbling bridges. The Baroda bridge collapse isn't just an infrastructure failure; it's a moral failure. When four vehicles fall into a river and lives are endangered, we must ask a simple question: where was the system that was supposed to protect them? I have a simple question. Then, when we talk about bullet trains, what about the audits of bridges? I have a simple question when we talk about digital highways, but we do not have the courtesy to maintain roads where farmers carry their crops, school children ply there every day. What about their safety? Bharat's backbone cannot be built on such structures. It's not. It's not about Prime Minister Modi's state. It's about a systematic failure of everyone, from a local corporator to the MLA to the MP to the collector to the IS officers. Everyone, the system has completely collapsed, and the collapse of the system is two ways. There is a political collapse with the bridge going down, and there is also a bureaucratic collapse, and people don't have anywhere to go. We know the recent tragedy of the bridge collapse in Morbi, and now we have another collapse of a 40-year-old bridge. And this is not something which people did not tell the local authorities. People there complained through social media, to writing letters, and everything went to deaf ears. And what else can people do? The maximum they can go and approach the related bodies, they can go and approach the local politician. That's the maximum they can do. And now with social media, they can put it before the social media. But the reality here is nothing happened, and that is what pains all of us. And this is happening all across India. Look at the way the criminal waste of money has been spent on highways, and look at their condition with just one rain. And we have no one to, there's no one answerable. There is a political game of blaming this party to another party, be it Nitin Gadkari to the opposition. Everywhere we blame, but what is the reality? Criminal money has been wasted. And year by year, CAG says there is a criminal wastage of money of our country in such kind of infrastructures, but there is no responsibility. There is no accountability. Sarkars keep changing, but there is no change in the attitude towards the public infrastructure in our country. And it pains. And that is why when we say people are leaving our country, why are they leaving our country? Because of this lack of basic infrastructure and huge corruption. And corruption is not about money. Corruption to do something where you are paid to do something. You are supposed to audit bridges, you are supposed to audit public infrastructure to make sure that it is available for public good, but that has not been carried out properly. Not properly, that has not been carried out only, and that's the system which is we are living in. We have to question them. I thank you, Vinny, to bring this debate for the nation to know about the situation. We have to ask questions, and that's the maximum we can do. After asking the question, the other part of the questions would be, where is the audit? After these questions, are we going to move forward as a nation or not? We have to have zero tolerance towards such kind of engineering negligence. We cannot live in such kind of an attitude wherein we debate, we talk, we cry, but end of the day, tomorrow nothing will happen. That is not something which we want. We want a proper public infrastructure safety report every 6 months. Every state should come out to give its citizens. That's a responsibility. That's a basic responsibility in a democracy. You are supposed to be answerable to the people. And what about those people who lost their lives? What about those families?
Absolutely. For no fault of theirs. And Mr. Krishna.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.